Alright. Hey, oh wait, Frick.
Oh, sorry about that. My stomach doesn't hurt. I'm totally
Welcome
fine.
back, guys, to the second episode where we're finally going to get really started.
Now then, back to what we were talking about. I don't want to waste even a millisecond of my precious time with you. Let's see.
Alright.
We were talking about the knowledge I've bestowed upon everyone here, right?
Yes, you know about so many obscure things. You taught the children new games to play, and even made them little potato stamps. Oh, and that mayonnaise stuff too.
That's it. Mayonnaise.
As a bona fide mayonnaise connoisseur, I succeeded in recreating such a delicacy with Ram House. Amelia ended up taking a big liking to it. How do you make mayonnaise? What the frick? Item list? The mayo-loving Subaru created the recipe for mayonnaise with Ram House. Meeting with a visitor. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. That's what it is. I was wondering for a second, wait, what does mayo have to do with, how do I have a mayo recipe and how would I keep it? It's an event, so it means knowledge. Okay. It's been a huge hit among the villagers in the Harlem village, too, young and old alike.
Though I feel like my efforts in the Mob Beast incident were really diminished, seeing how it's being mentioned in the same line as mayonnaise. I put my life on the line for everyone, man. I mean, I went to help the kids from the village, only to get bitten by some dogs, and I even saved Rem after she tried to save me in the forest, and got bitten by more dogs. Then Roswell had to come in and save the day before the dogs bit off even more of me. To think, all that effort is on par with mayonnaise. Wait, hold up! Did I do anything other than get eaten by those hellhounds?
Aw, come on. Don't fuss over the small details.
But Mealy!
Many of us know how hard you've worked. That includes Roswell, Rom, and Rem.
I remember him calling Amelia Mealy in the anime. Though it also has been a while since I've seen season 1.
And that goes for me too.
Huh?
I know full well the amount of effort you put into everything you've done lately. So no more being down in the dumps over all this. Well?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you moping about like a broken toy? You're always like this.
Well, it's not like I was doing it on purpose. Anyway, this isn't fair!
Okay, what did I
How
get
do
this
not
time?
fall for...
Amelia is more important to Subaru than anyone, even himself. Yep, and I still don't get why.
All over again after that.
Yes. I think it's a pretty bad habit of yours to so quickly change the subject like that.
In the ADV part, you can enjoy the storyline and use auto, skip, and backlog function. ADV? What does ADV mean? On the item screen, you can examine all. I already did that. On the flowchart screen. Oh no. Wait, where's the flowchart screen? On the album screen, you can check the information such as character details. If you need help with controls, use the button help on the bottom right of the screen to check the function. Now, let's move the story along.
Oh? There's a dragon carriage in front of the mansion.
It just says something. Oh, wait. There, flowchart. Let me check this. Huh, interesting. Wait, loop 1? Day 1. Okay. So, remember that one time after clearing the game. Advance the story. Okay. So, I was wondering just now, hey, could I have done something if I went back and picked the other choice first? No. It just I had to beat the game first. Dragon carrying carriage. You mean these horse carriage looking things? While these seem to be horse drawn at first glance, there are a pretty distant difference between them. The creature pulling the carriage along isn't a horse, but a giant lizard.
Although, now that I think about it, they were pretty common to see in the royal capital. what did you call it again? A dragon carriage?
That's right. The land dragon is the one pulling the carriage along, so it makes sense to call it as such, no? Wait, did I make a mistake? Does it have a more official name?
No. I'm the clueless one here.
Is that so? You aren't trying to confuse me, are you? I don't want to embarrass myself.
You know, actually, spoiler for season 2, but, things that happens when we find out the past of Emilia, we find out that she, hold on, let me just, album.
What do you want to look at?
Yeah, and, let me say
I'm
this
so
here.
happy you're taking a
A
look.
beautiful half-haired, half-elf girl with silver hair and purple eyes, a kind soul who can't bear to watch others suffer while doing something to help, but she tends to make excuses for doing so in the process. Sato, the Witch of Envy, once nearly destroyed the world. Due to the fact that Emilia looked exactly like the Witch of Envy, she often finds herself alienated by society. Even her home, Eleanor Forest, she was feared as the Freezing Witch. Emilia was always met with prejudice due to being a half-elf and half-featured resembling the Witch of Envy. As a royal candidate, she strives for everyone to be equal to her. Even that is a valuable privilege. Interesting. Two logs are not here. But how about Subaru?
Well, take a look.
Only one log is not here.
I feel the most comfortable in these.
Can I switch? Oh, I don't even have it yet.
I feel the most comfortable in these. Yeah, thanks. You'll pack. Sorry. Whoa, you're. What should we do? Wait. I agree.
All right.
Me? I really like this one. I really like this one. Uh-huh. Oh, good. What a shame. No way! Don't make me blush. Really?
All right. That's interesting. I don't have Subaru. I don't have RAM or REM. Memories. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. But an interesting thing about Emilia, her not knowing anything make a lot of sense when you consider her backstory.
If you're lying, you'll really get a walloping from me.
It also makes sense why she
That's a
doesn't
pretty old school phrase.
question other people or question Subaru's lack of
massive.
knowledge. I saw them all over the place at the Royal Capital, but this is the first time I've seen one up close. And when you call these lizards land dragons, they're basically the same size as a horse from my world. Alright, so new character time, it seems.
Welcome back. Apologies for parking in front of the entrance.
And you are?
I am an envoy sent from the royal capital. An emissary of ours is currently tending to the Margrave.
An emissary? Could it be?
I believe it has
No
something to do with
ordinary
the royal
person.
selection, as I'm sure you've surmised.
Time to check. What is this? He recognized Emilia even though her block identity enchanted robe. Oh shoot, he's right. Huh. Does he have some sort of special abilities? I believe it's something to do with the royal selection, as I'm sure you surmise.
I ask that you reserve any questions you may have for your meeting with the emissary. They are awaiting your arrival inside.
The royal selection. I
This
see.
would imply that Subaru picked up on the fact that he noticed Emilia. He noticed Emilia drew his robe.
Welcome back, Miss
Rem the
Amelia.
maid.
We've been awaiting your return.
The younger of the twin sister who work why can't I speak? The younger of the twin sister who work as servants at the mansion. To maid, her master orders are absolute. To a maid.
Thank you. I'm sorry for my absence.
Yes, an emissary from the royal capital is here to speak with you. Lord Roswell is tending to them now.
Of course. This is a matter that involves me, so I can't just sit idly by.
An emissary from the capital, huh? This is pretty serious business.
Sorry, Subaru, but this is a rather important discussion.
I know. I'm pretty nervous, so that's why I'm preparing myself.
And this is Subaru.
Sister will be accompanying Miss Amelia to the reception room. There is no need for another servant to do so.
Seriously? I'm being left out?
I'm sorry,
Well, this is
Subaru.
around that time where he
Rem, please lead the
lashes
way.
out. So yeah.
Yes. Please return to your room for the time being, Subaru. I'll come by later and bring you some tea.
And there they go.
Also, I will
know
say
I
this
wouldn't
right
be of
now.
much use with my
I
practically
am
non-existent knowledge of this
a
world.
Ram girl. I mean, not Ram girl. Ram guy. I prefer Ram over Rim.
But would it really be so much trouble to involve me a little more?
I mean, it stinks to me that the peace and quiet has returned around here. Inadequacy. Despite knowing about his own lack of ability, Subarunoski does his best to do what he can. Although I do understand I'm a little out of my league here.
But understanding that and giving up are two totally different things. Now, what should I do?
I should try asking Rim again. During movement part, control Subaru to talk to characters on the map or checkpoints of interest to gather items and information. Collected items and information are important to progress, so try talking to various people and checking different spots. An icon will display over characters you can talk to. Try talking to Rim now. I don't wanna. Let me check the other thing. An icon will display over a character you can talk to. Try talking to Rim. You motherfricker! Let me just check my flow chart. As I thought, so this should pass. Possesses specific item and go to after clearing the game. After clearing the game. Okay. I'm not going to be able to loop till I mean go
apologize,
to any
Subaru.
other
I
route till
cannot
I
allow
beat the
that.
game.
Even if it's a request coming from you. I must ask that you give up on joining the meeting.
After talking to Rim, try move to another location and an icon is displayed over the location you can move to. Okay, what? I should go to the main entrance for now. I'm curious about that guy outside. Look like I won't be able to get into the reception room. I should get some info from that guy outside instead. I can't go empty-handed. I should think about this first. What should I bring with me? Oh right, Ram got that stash of expensive tea leaves. But where does she keep it? Maybe Ram might know. Press the button where there is nothing to check in order to collect your thought. When you're not sure about what to do, try thinking about it. An icon will display over any spot and you can check. Try checking the flower in the vase now. This vase had pretty flowers, but now not the time to be staring at that. Hold on. What if I gave this to the guy outside? Wait, no. If anything, Rim would appreciate this more. Talk to Rim in the corridor and give her the flowers you obtain. Progress to the movement part based on what Rim tells you. Alright, have flowers. Let's go to West Hall. No, not the time for that. Okay. The dining hall and kitchen are just ahead. I don't have anything to do with that right now. And I'm guessing no? Okay. Alright. No, I thought I was close enough.
This is for me? Thank you. I will cherish it forever.
Forever? I don't think it'll last that long.
Your kind gesture just makes me that happy. I cannot permit you inside, but I can offer my assistance with anything else.
He just got the flowers from downstairs. You're gonna have to put them back later.
Then I'll take you up on that.
Do you know where Ram Ram keeps her secret tea leaf stash?
Sister's tea leaves? They should be in the cabinet in the back of the kitchen.
That's right, the kitchen!
But if you drink her tea, Sister will be very upset with you.
Don't worry, Ram. I won't drink any of it.
I won't be drinking it, but that guy outside might. Well, it's not like I was going to get anything out of it, him while talking, he's taking some risks. But besides, who knows if Ram will find out anyway. If things go well, I get some information out of that guy without Ram even finding out about this. If she does, I'll just kowtow and beg for forgiveness. So I got a few things I need to check. Secret stash hiding spot where Ram hides her precious tea leaves, using them without her permission won't end well. Wait, hold on, it says something beneath. Strategic tea time. Okay. Tea leaves are kept in the kitchen at the end of the dining hall. I'll grab these and head to the courtyard. Oh, what the frick? Sorry. Freaking Norton. Get on my face. Alright. Dining hall. Ram's satchel of tea leaves should be in the kitchen. Secret stash. Alright, Ram's secret tea leaves now. I'm ready to go. Talk to that guy. Let me check the flowchart one more time. No, okay. I'm going to guess I'm streamlined to this. I'm going to be streamlined for a while, probably.
Aren't you bored waiting out here all by yourself? Why don't you take a little break?
I really like this track already.
Oh, thanks. I was just feeling a little parched.
Are you sure I can have some? He's frank and easy to talk to. Is this guy taking me lightly? What's with this handsome guy? I'm sure it doesn't matter.
Of course! That's why I brought
Yes! In case, let's check. No, it doesn't matter. Okay.
this. Drink up. To be honest, it's the most expensive tea in the mansion. If the pink-haired maid discovers we drank it without permission, she'll totally freak.
I see.
This.
Is there something you wanted to ask me? Bribing me like this? You made sure to point out its value, so I assume you're expecting something in return.
You've got a sharp eye. Well, first, can you tell me your name?
Is that all? I am Tiga Ralion, but you can just call me Tiga. And you are?
I'm Subaru Natsuki. Feel free to call me by my proper titles, though. Lord Subaru or Lord Natsuki.
Really full of yourself on today.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that, Subaru.
Ah, man. Anyway, on to the main topic. Now that we know each other's names, we're practically besties. It's only natural that I want to know why my friend came over to play, right?
That's an interesting leap of logic you've made. And I certainly wouldn't say I'm here to play either. I did escort a rather important emissary. Did I not mention that before?
I know you did, but I was hoping to learn a little bit more than that. To tell you the truth, I got kicked out. I don't want to end up being hung out to dry here. So please, Tiga, you'd really be helping out an old friend with this.
How did we become such old acquaintances already? Besides, you're asking for too much here.
I already like this. I already like this guy, but also... This guy, the manner of which he's speaking to Subaru is bouncing off rather well. Most people wouldn't bounce off that well with Subaru. They're either really accepting of what he says or just ignore what he says, like the weird things he says. He responded with understanding that he understood him.
While I'd love to help a friend in need, I don't particularly know what my friend's standing is at this mansion. In
Frick,
fact,
this
I don't even
soundtrack
know
is
your
really
background.
good.
But we're super pals.
Subaru, we only just met. Though, it doesn't take much to see how deeply you care for Miss Amelia. I can easily understand your feelings for her. So,
So?
I'll be rooting for you.
That That doesn't help me at all!
Do you understand the weight of your situation? We're talking about the next ruler of the Kingdom of Lagunica.
Oh,
He
that's
may
how you
end
say
up in a highly
Lagunica.
revered position in the future.
Maybe. But right now, we're just a super cute girl and a useless servant boy. But who knows what the future has in store for us? The possibilities are
You made
endless.
yourself a servant.
Even if I'm not worthy, I'll do whatever it takes
And you
to
actually
win her
did a
over.
lot so far.
It'd be ideal if I keep improving to make this into a mutually beneficial relationship.
You have an interesting perspective. I'm honestly impressed. Not many can say something like that with so much confidence. Maybe my friend here is a better person than I was first led to believe.
Right back at ya. You recognized Mealy right away, even though she still had her hood up.
Oh, so
Are you referring to the cute robe she was wearing? What makes it so special?
alright. So he is going to question him about it.
That robe was made by a pretty sketchy magician of ours to block others from recognizing her so easily. Not to mention she had it upgraded
Amelia
recently.
Robe.
It's impossible to see through the magic unless you have the power to override it, or Mealy willingly lets you see her.
So you were sizing me up from the get-go, eh? That's not very nice of you, buddy.
Oh, no.
I
It was
really
totally by
like this guy and
coincidence, pal.
am also really suspicious of this guy.
It was something I only just realized earlier when I was pouring us this tea in the mansion.
I guess you won't buy my story of just being the envoy of the emissary, then. In that case, you have my respect for your intellect and... Nah, never mind. It seems we've run out of time.
I'm surprised how smart Subaru is here. I love to where Taiga is pointing against see Ram escorting someone out the mansion.
Sorry for the wait, Tiga.
Welcome back, Sakura. Did you do what was needed of you as an emissary without issue?
That's a freaking Japanesey name. In this world where like pretty much no one really has a Japanese name. Most characters have Western names, so this is something I'm gonna take note of.
Of course. Even I can handle something as simple
Please,
as this.
Subaru, take note of this.
Well then. Sorry for
I
asking.
didn't think Taiga was that much of a Japanesey name.
Hey, Tiga, is she...
Alright. She's the emissary I came with.
I see.
When everyone said it was an emissary, I've been thinking of some wrinkling old fart. So, considering she pleasantly surprised that it was a pretty lady like her, though she does look pretty tired and her eyes seem to lack any motivation, she was totally yawning a second ago too. She doesn't strike me as a proper type.
Oh? Have you made a new friend, Tiga? You don't usually hang out with other boys.
Wait, so he's one of those types? Damn it, I thought we were friends.
You're a harsh critic! Sakura, I really wish you wouldn't confuse someone I've only just acquainted myself with. You know it's not often I get opportunities like this.
Okay, Taiga's the best.
Yes. I'm Sakura Element, Tiga's colleague. And
Also,
you
that's
are...
the worst last name I ever
I'm
heard.
Subaru Natsuki. I'm Tiga's former friend and a colleague of Rem's.
Going back, flashback.
And I've already been demoted.
It seems you two have gotten quite close already. Please take good care of him. I assume you'll be setting out to the royal capital as well. If so, I'll see you when you
Are
get
these
there.
two? I'm thinking right now that these two aren't from this world, especially Taiga. The only reason why is because one, they're Japanesey named, as well as how well Taiga bounces off of
Now then, let's
Subaru.
get going, Tiga. The princess will worry if we're out for too long.
Sorry, Subaru, but Sakura's right. I know we'll meet again in the royal capital. Until then.
So Ram's going to beat me up.
So, you're going to the
Alright.
capital, right? Take me
That'll
with you.
be the end of this episode. So next time we'll probably go to the capital. Until then, I'll see you next time.